10-4, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Mike Johnson. I'm Assistant Chief, Pineville Fire Department, and I'm also Lieutenant with the Wyoming County Sheriff's Office.
10-4, 1258.
I'm Robbie Bailey. I'm a captain with Pineville Fire Department, and I'm currently the Chief Deputy, West Virginia State Fire Marshal's Office.
If you've spent any time in Wyoming County, West Virginia in the past 25 years, you've bound to run across these two guys.
It looks like you guys are in some kind of competition. You know, what can I do in Wyoming County in Pineville, West Virginia?
I wouldn't say a competition as more as it is we push each other to do better.
Yeah.
And striving to be better is what these two guys have done all their lives. Both joining Station 400 here in Pineville at a young age, 16 and 18 respectively.
I wanted to be on the fire department for as long as I can remember. When I was in kindergarten, growing up, I lived in Pineville when the fire whistle got my attention, and we would always, follow the fire trucks, and I was enamored with it.
Robbie joined after a short stint in college and found a career. And through the local fire department, a brotherhood was formed. Early in Robbie's fire department career, Deputy Johnson needed someone to keep him company on a late-night transport.
I had to go to Weston one night on a transport, and I was tired. And I just picked up a radio, and I said, "Hey, Robbie Bailey, walk out back." And Robbie comes down the sidewalk, and I said, "I got to go to Weston. I'm wore out. I need somebody to go with me." He said, "Well, hang on, let me go ask Mom." And next thing you know, here comes Robbie, hops in the car, and he says, "Let's go."
So,
and it's been game on since. In 27 years, he's probably rode in my cruiser more than any officer I've worked with.
now we're riding beside each other in a fire truck, because we've both moved into leadership roles here at the firehouse. And in fire departments, your leadership ends up front in the truck. That's just the way things go, to help direct and coordinate and use the radio. And you want your leaders driving and operating the vehicles. And so now we've ended up that 9 times out of 10, or maybe a little bit less, that it's me and him up front. It's usually him driving and me riding in the officer seat. We know how each other thinks a lot, and usually we can think what the other one's thinking already before it's even said. So,
Just like that first trip, you guys are riding side by side. You still doing it?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many years later?
That would have been in 90.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, 96.
And that's 25 years of 3 a.m. fires and dangerous calls working in law enforcement in Wyoming County.
We've grew up together, especially in our 20s and our 30s, and now going into our 40s, and and getting our 50s. So
Keeps throwing that 50 out there, doesn't it?
yeah,
I was told years ago, at the end of your life, if you can count your true friends on one hand, you've done well. And by true friends, that means somebody will go to bat for you, stand up for you, won't stab you in the back. Well, I'm not to 5 yet, but he's definitely in the top 2. Not many people comes into your life like this.
my kids call him Uncle Mike. We're regulars in each other's households, dinners, this and that and the other. We know each other's mothers very well. We've been there for marriages and births of children and deaths in the family. We've been through it all together. We really have.
I was on a call on Christmas Eve. Was taking a report. My phone kept ringing. I went over to answer it, and he couldn't hardly talk. He had just found his father passed away. I just told the guy I was taking for. I said, "Gotta go." Got in the car and I left. And I called my boss and I said, "Hey," I said, it's Christmas Eve. We're shorthanded anyway. Called my boss and I said, "I'm gonna be out of service for a while." He said, "What's going on?" I said, "Robbie just called me and found his dad dead." He said, "Go do what you got to do." And I came straight from the call. And I don't think I ever went back and took the rest of that report.
Probably been a while.
But I make it a point every year, Christmas Eve, I send him a text, "Love you, brother." Simple as that. And then he knows what it is. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to discuss it. Just a simple text on Christmas Eve. And he knows what I'm talking about.
And to me, that's what it's about. Care for your brother, your neighbor, and your community.
I don't think a lot of people realize how important this town is to us. Not, and I don't mean just to be Pineville. I mean Wyoming County too. And I mean we're hometown guys who are Pineville guys. We're Wyoming County guys. That's just both of us. And I mean I think some people see that, and I think sometimes people think we're putting on a front. But I mean
We've had opportunities to leave here.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
who hasn't?
Yeah.
I chose to stay.
Yeah.
I like this place.
For WWNR, I'm Tom Reiser.